to another video. So this is the video you all have been waiting for.
Yeah, much anticipated.
Much
What happened to my arm, right?
That'll be in a whole nother video.
Yeah, this ain't that video, y'all.
This ain't it. We'll be here all day, okay?
One thing at a time.
But as you can see from the title, I don't know if you can see because I have on black right now, we are pregnant. As of right now, we are 17 weeks and 5 days.
Don't come to me with the
17
exact
weeks
calculation.
and 5 days pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's going by so fast. The pregnancy was not easy in the beginning, but I'm finally seeing the light.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess where do we want to even start?
Yeah, so if you're new to the channel,
Yeah.
so let's go back. So we had 3 kids, Isaac. We have 3 kids. I'm saying, we thought we were done, all right? Had 3 kids, thought we were done. Had Aya, had Isaac, and then Isaiah.
And their ages are 13, 11, and 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm right here.
And so originally, when we first started talking, we started talking about kids as soon as we started dating. And I wanted 2 kids. She wanted 4 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Had 3 kids, and it was always in the plans because my dad, he had one. After we had our last kid, I was like, all right, we're definitely 2. I was trying to convince her to almost be done at 2.
Okay.
I said, all right, once we have 3, once Isaiah's 2 weeks old, I'm getting my vasectomy because we're done. Everything was good. Got the vasectomy.
We were good.
Although the day I got the vasectomy, I was like, why, Daddy? Why
There's
did
a
you
whole
do
video.
that?
Yeah, maybe you can link it.
Yeah, so we can link that one from way back from when I got my vasectomy. And so we thought we were done, right? For a long time.
Yeah. And the thing that helped with that as well is our house was not big enough. We could not fit another person in there.
Yeah, so we were in a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. I was in school, going to school half-time, and I was having to drive to go to school too.
Yeah.
And then working in the reserves, so we was like, all right, we're good,
We were, really busy.
Mm-hmm. And Duana was good for a minute.
Yeah, I was good. And then one night, I was just like, this is after we started the build for this house and everything, and I was like, I want to have another baby. And Curtis was like, no. He wasn't a hard, no, absolutely not. And that was it. There was nothing else to say. Then the next day he called me, he was like, let's do it. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, let's do what you're talking about. I said, what did I talk about? He's like, let's have another baby. And I was just shocked.
Yeah, because I didn't even know. So when Duana asked me, I was like, I have a vasectomy. I said, you can't have no more kids. And she's like, you can get a vasectomy reversal. I was like, that thing probably hurts. And then we looked it up, and it's like, it doesn't hurt at all. So I was like, I could actually get a reverse. I said, but, we're done. So I was like, And then I was like, you know what? I thought about it. I said, okay, school's wrapped up. House is getting wrapped up. We knew we were transitioning, eventually. So I was like, you know what? Only thing really holding us back is me if I don't want no more kids.
Yeah.
But I was, and then I would constantly see little kids, and I wasn't opposed. I was like, they're cute. So I was like, all right, let's go ahead. So went all the way to Arizona to get a
Hold on, wait. And the kids also always, Isaiah and Aya always talked about, having another baby, a sibling. Aya, starting at her 5th birthday, will wish for a sibling, leading all the way up until now. That was what she wished for.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
this is surreal for her.
Yeah, so she was 2 pumped once we actually went through the process. But then I went and got my vasectomy reversal, and that was 2 years ago.
Did we post videos on it?
Yeah, the actual reversal, yeah.
Oh yeah, we did share the paperwork.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's a video about 2 years ago for me actually getting the reversal in Arizona, because that's the best place in the world, or one of the best places in the U.S. to get it. So the reversal wasn't bad. They put you under. They check to make sure you have sperm, and they're able to actually take where they clip the tubes, and they clip those ends off. Once they're sperm, they put them back together with little stitches, and it took 2 hours. It took about an hour on each side. to put it back together. But the recovery was like pretty much just chill, don't do nothing, and pretty pain free. Honestly, it's about the same as getting the vasectomy.
Yeah, and the doctor, whenever he was under, showed me like, okay, they're still there, even though it's been like, at the time I think it was like 7 years since his vasectomy. There were still live sperm there, so that was a good sign. And
yeah, it took like a few months to actually get the numbers back up to pre-reversal levels. So the numbers were always there. Like I had the number of sperm. The only thing that we were missing was like they weren't swimming. It's like they were stuck in jello. And we found out that's actually my body was making sperm antibodies. So it was like preventing them from swimming. So
yeah, so it's funny because once we started, not funny, but like once we started this whole process, I was reading up on, the reversal and how it went for everybody. And I just remember one girl's post sticking out to me, and she was talking about like how her husband's numbers were great, they were back, but the sperm were being attacked by antibodies. And I was like, I don't know why it just stuck out so hard to me. I was like, okay, I'm hoping that's not going to be our issue.
I remember that too. I was like, hopefully that won't be it.
Yeah.
It was.
It was definitely, the motility, it just wasn't able to make it to the egg. Like we would get test after test. And I would say it was like 2 years of trying. And with the other kids, we got pregnant right away. There was never any factor, but I will say we are older now. We had our kids from 21 I got pregnant, all the way up until like 28. And it was no issue. And then now that we're older, 36 now and 37, things are definitely going to be different. And even before he even went through this whole process, I was like, let me make sure that I'm good. Like you'll see videos of me going to go get an HSG test done to make sure my tubes are open, there's no block, there's nothing going on, everything is still working as it should. And the whole experience with that it was terrible, but they came to the conclusion that my fallopian tubes were open. So we were like, okay, there's no issue with me, so we can go ahead and proceed with doing the procedure. And after like 2 years of it not happening, the reversal company that we were dealing with, they were like, look, you guys may want to look into doing like IUI now or IVF, because by now you should have been pregnant. And I've even known people who had it done and they got pregnant like right away, or some people like a year after. And like I said, it's 2 years for us, so it was not happening. They were not making it to the egg. So, and like we'll even do like, look at the samples at home as well. We could see where
they just weren't swimming.
Yeah, they were like in jello. Like you said, they were stuck in jello. They just weren't able to get free. If those bad boys could get free.
Oh, bro.
And also too, like if we did not get the vasectomy in the beginning, no telling how many kids we would have had. Just because I'm very fertile and, we were just getting, whenever we wanted to get pregnant, we got pregnant with the other kids. So it was like, definitely, like I couldn't be on birth control. Birth control does not work for me. None of the birth control methods, just because they make me sick or I have side effects. So like that was the only thing that we could really do to make sure we didn't have any more kids. Not saying it was the best way. So I would definitely say, don't get it if there's even an ink of consideration.
In your 20s, when one person is done and the other person is not.
I felt done, but I love babies.
Yeah, she was kind of on board, but she always wanted 4.
I wanted 7.
Yeah.
Initially, that's what I said when I was little.
Sound like
I don't want that many no more. But so once the doctor was like, okay, there's other options you need to explore, we decided to, or I guess you actually talked about it, because I was just like, okay, if we don't get pregnant from the reversal, then that's just like a sign. Maybe we should just stop, not go any further, let that just be it. And then
but I was like, bro, if we do everything, you would do IVF.
Yeah.
So you would do a shot. No, I don't think I would. I said, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, I was hardcore no.
Yeah, but we ended up looking, and that's what we came to. So we actually, for this pregnancy, we had to go through IVF.
Yes.
So we will share that, all the details of that.
So pretty much we were going through secondary infertility. Even though, yes, he had the vasectomy, but he had a reverse and the numbers were back, but it was just still secondary fertility. Like we could not get pregnant on our own. Like the doctor told us, like, look, you could try IUI. That's just where they put the sperm right by the cervix and they swim to the egg. But the motility is not there. You know, they would have to wash it and stuff. It was just like, you know, you're just, to me, it was like being wasteful with money.
Yeah.
I'd rather like have a better chance of it happening if we do IVF. So like, if we're gonna do it, we might as well just do it. So it took me a while to get on board because at first I was like, I don't think I want to put myself through that. Like, you know, we have kids, but then it was like, you know, why not? Like, if it works, then it's meant to be. If it doesn't work, that'll be it. And I know people are gonna say, well, why didn't you guys just adopt? That's just not something that we, you know, that we see for us. Like, I wanted, you know, our babies, the ones that, you know, that we created together. Now, I do applaud anybody who adopts. That's awesome. But for us, this is the way that we have so many kids in our family. There's no telling what could happen, you know, to some of the kids that we have in our family. We may have to do something with them. So that's just not something we thought we were thinking about, adopting outside of our, you know, family. So we went to a clinic here in Columbus. We were gonna go to one in Atlanta, but it was a whole thing. They gave us the wrong address, and to me, I took that as a sign I don't want to drive 2 hours away almost every day, depending on what you're going through. So we'll share like the videos that you have to go through with IVF, where that's getting your eggs, getting your embryos, embryo transfer, and you know, pretty much those are the steps. But there are shots that are, you know, you have to do, and all kinds of stuff. So we documented everything. So if we got to this point, we'll be able to share with you guys, and you know, share with people who may just be going through the same thing. Like, I know a lot of people who are going through secondary infertility. Like, they have other kids, but now, you know, you get older and you're like, okay, we want to expand our family, and it's just not happening. And I'll go ahead and say too, like, even though we're going to talk about this in a separate video, even though I had that first HSG test with Dr. T, we did the test again for IVF just to be sure, because you want to make sure you have better odds. So we did another test. This test went by in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, like it was supposed to.
Like it was supposed to. It was painless. Like the other one wasn't painful, it was just uncomfortable having your cervix open.
Yeah, they was having issues. They was having to do a bunch, but
it was too much, yeah.
Yeah, the second time it went like it should, but it actually showed something. So.
Yeah, and he let us see right away. So at first he was, you know, he did the test and he was like, oh, your tubes are clear, there was no issue. And then he went back and we looked at the pictures, and then that's when we could see my left tube was actually blocked. It's called hypersphinx, I think it's called. We'll put the word here because I think that's what it's called. And it's pretty much where your tube is filled with fluids. It can be a bunch of things that cause that. We don't really know what caused my left tube to be like that. But we did have to remove both of that tube for sure. So I just said go ahead and remove the other one just because we won't be using it, and it can lead to cancer or other problems later on in life that I definitely didn't want to deal with. So it was like a way, if we didn't do the IVF, I would have never known, because I thought I did what I needed to do, going to the doctor, and the first doctor did not catch it. And to me, I'm like, well, what if they caused that? But either way, it doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't think so either. The doctor was like, you know,
yeah, they don't know.
They don't know. There's no telling, but it was just good that we caught it and we saw it, because even if we were to get pregnant naturally, like the first couple of times, the embryo could have been washed out because of whatever fluid that is. It's like a toxic fluid that can wash into your uterus and wash out the embryo. So pregnancy would never happen. So
yeah, it's definitely good we went through the process, just so we can catch that.
And it's you know, after speaking with a few people, because there was a lot of things that I was like, okay, the kids are at a great age, you know, to just be done and we can just, you know, live our life. They're so independent. It was a lot of different things, but in the end, I know I would never regret having more babies. We love babies. When I say my kids have been so helpful, my husband has been amazing, because I mean, I get really sick. I was sick for 2 months.
Yep. Yeah,
couldn't keep that down.
Yeah. That morning sickness, boy.
It beats me down. So, I mean, it's a blessing. And then, like I said, I even started clearing out the baby's room for me. I mean, she was like, because I wasn't feeling good, she was like, Mom, just go have a seat. I'll clear it out. Her and the boys took the stuff to the shed. Like, It was really,
Yeah, we get to see like the advantage of having
yes,
older
older
kids
kids,
with
yeah.
having this.
yeah, and it just makes my heart like so happy. I'm gonna bring the kids over in a minute so they can tell you how they feel about it. So a lot of you guys were thinking that I was pregnant in earlier videos, so that wasn't the case. I was actually going through the IVF process where you have to pump your bodies with all these hormones, and it pretty much makes your body think like you're pregnant, and you get really bloated and stuff. So that was what was going on there, but I did not want to share as it was happening because for me, I wanted to. This is something like we wanted to keep between ourselves and share after. So like if someone else is going through this, we can share and hopefully be helpful. But at the time, I wanted to just go through it in our own household and then share. Like a few of my family members pretty know, like my mom and my sisters.
Yeah, and even some of your friends.
And even some of my friends knew, like, and even like talking to other people. That was another reason why I kind of went through with it because talking to other people, they just really made me feel comfortable about it because I wasn't sure. But after doing it, it was like, it makes so much sense.
Yeah.
But
How do you feel about this baby?
I don't really care, really.
Oh!
Yeah, that's not I don't care about the baby. That's like, do what you want to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but.
Because that. What are you
But
doing?
what did you get for the baby for Christmas?
That bathroom?
I was like, why? What did you get this for? He's like, this is for when you have the baby.
Are you talking about the first one to ask questions during the process?
Oh man, yeah. So you guys are seeing that video where Isaac, come back. He's trying to get to them video games.
I don't even know if your headset.
No, so Isaac, after I had the embryo transfer, he came in and was like, so how did it go? And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, all right, act like he's gonna jump on me. Well, so what did you think about that? What did you say about the baby? What did you tell us?
What?
Oh, you ain't gonna be getting on that game. You don't know.
What?
Mommy asks.
It's not that you don't want the baby. It's that you said you don't want the baby to do what?
Touch my skull? Be crying a lot? Pooping in my room?
It's so funny. He
Don't
said,
look at me?
it's
Tell
funny
me
he
this
says
stuff
that
on
because
your
his dog does he doesn't poop in the house, but he does all the things that Isaac is saying.
You don't cry. You don't poop my
You
skull.
used to be a crier. You were out of all the kids, you were the biggest crier.
Oh, well. Alright.
On that note, he's like,
Hey,
come on, Isaiah.
Zaza, come on over here.
So what do you think about the baby?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready to have a baby. Sister or boy.
Yeah. Zaza has always asked for another sibling. Like, so.
Yeah, he's just excited, bro.
Yeah. So why are you so excited?
The reason I'm sad is so I have fun. Because Oscar and I don't live.
He says that,
Oh
but
my
they play
gosh.
together.
All
All
day.
day.
Him and
Well,
Isaac,
in
bro.
the game said I want to play.
Literally all day.
Yeah, because you never tell it. You sit so quiet.
You don't lose.
In the games that you play, I do not like to play those games.
Then you don't want
That's true. He wants to groom another Roblox baby.
to play. Yeah. He wants everybody to play Roblox. That game.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Alright.
Ah, yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
Zai.
Goodbye, everybody. See you on really.
Look at me.
No, I'm trying to
Come
block
up for a
you out.
hug.
No, I was gonna block you out.
Oh, I can't. Hey, you better take the opportunity.
Alright,
I
so-
am letting you in. boy.
Ah, yeah. We had said about us having another baby.
A sibling. Are you excited? For
Alright,
your
don't
future
tell
sibling?
them the real gender. Don't tell them the gender.
Are you gonna tell them how excited you are or not? Because you were the only you were the one every birthday.
I'm more excited for this since I was like, I don't know, since they
Five.
stopped having kids
Ever
at
since
5.
you were 5.
So half my life I was wishing they would have another child. They finally is. It's because of me. That way I'm gonna get to name it and hold it.
Y'all, she's sure that this is gonna be her baby that she can dress and do all the things, but
It
it
is.
is not.
And tell them what you got set up for the baby.
I don't know.
And see, that's the kind of questions mommy asks.
Oh, the Pinterest.
Pinterest. You got a whole Pinterest dedicated
baby
to the
stuff.
baby.
Oh yeah, I do gotta have Pinterest based on the outfits and stuff. But that's when like, they can walk when they're taller.
Y'all go ham though. Like I
Well,
might this or
you
that.
couldn't find nothing, so you just picked that.
Okay.
Yeah, but she
Like,
she
you
does.
didn't go to Carter's, like.
Yeah, we went to Carter's and rack.
Ooh.
The lady was no help. She said, "Oh, we got stuff in clearance," and the stuff in clearance was fire too. Because the baby, we didn't share. The baby is due in December, so this will be our first winter baby. All our babies are. Well, Isaac is in October, and then we
He's a
have
fall-
two.
he's more like a fall.
Yeah, he's more like a fall baby,
Mhm.
and then we have two like summer babies almost. So this is like, yeah, this is gonna be so different.
I'm an end of school baby.
Yeah, you
And
are.
I'm a start of school baby.
Yeah. That is funny.
I'll
That
start
is.
of school
Literally
baby.
end of the school year and beginning of the school year.
Oh yeah, mommy. All of our
And during the
birthdays
school year.
are close to like a holiday.
Something that's going on.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is. Isaac's is right almost by October, Halloween.
Mhm.
This baby's almost by Christmas or Thanksgiving, depending on when it decides to make its presents. And then in the school, and then beginning of school.
That's not holiday.
Yeah, it's not holiday,
You
but
got
those
Memorial
are.
Day.
And Daddy,
It's
you
one of
have
my favorite
Thanksgiving.
things, though. I like school.
Daddy's close to
It's
Thanksgiving.
new outfits.
I am.
So yeah, guys, this is where.
Look,
We already
they
got
tried to
yours.
match me today. They
Girl,
saw my
Oh,
outfit, so they
come
put
on
on
now.
black. They did.
she just feeling herself because I did her hair and it got curls in it, and she never really me do it like that.
No,
And
it's
it's
just
fire.
because my outfit is fire. Look at this rash.
Good thing. It's
Don't
almost
put
here.
something on
This
it.
is right here. It just says.
Mm-mm. All right, do you got anything else to say?
I'm gonna name the child.
She thinks she's gonna name a child.
Goodbye. I've made my presence.
Alright, you can name your own
Time to
child.
go back to sleep, guys.
All right.
Yeah. So I mean, this is our pregnancy journey. Everyone has their own pregnancy journey and kids journey. So I mean, let us know what you think. Who is excited about another little Cooper?
A baby Cooper.
I mean,
maybe
am.
it'd be a curly Cooper. I don't know. I mean,
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's
it
gonna be another
could
curly
be.
Cooper.
It could be.
100%.
But
We got curls on both sides.
we do, but you never know.
Yeah.
I definitely wanted to have curls. Like I wouldn't know.
That's the funny part. Like Duana's like, I can't picture what this baby's gonna look like.
Because you get some of everything.
Yeah, because it could look like something brand new. Could look like a mix. It's
Yeah.
obviously gonna be a mix of something. But
Yeah.
what could the baby look like?
I feel
Who is the baby? What y'all guess?
like
All right, between the kids or us,
Who do you think the baby's gonna look like?
like the
Do
most.
you think it's gonna be a boy or a girl? Like,
Ooh, that's a good one.
I do want to do like the little test that people do, like the gender test, just to see what the baby's going to be, and you know, just share that as a fun little video. So it might be something like that before we do the actual gender
Oh yeah, I
reveal.
put the July.
We already know the gender. We're not sharing it just yet. We shared it with our family, but we are going to do something even with our family for the gender reveal to share with you guys. And
Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Till the next one, y'all. If y'all have not subscribed, if y'all just tuning in, definitely subscribe because I mean, obviously, this is a pregnancy journey. So follow along. Also, check us out on Instagram and TikTok for more pregnancy stuff.
Yeah.
Until next time, y'all. Pregnancy out.